Hi, lovelies, and welcome to Beautifully Crafty. Today, I will be creating a fun Mod Podge flower pot. I've recently gotten into gardening, gardening, and I had this flower pot just sitting in the garage. I had already painted it black. You don't have to paint it black. You can leave it plain or paint it whatever color you like, but that's just whatever color I already had it. And so I've got some little Mod Podge and some polyurethane sealer. And these are some like little paper cards that I have. I think they're like used for like scrapbooking. And then these are just like different cuts of different styles of paper, different textures and things. I got with like a scrapbooking kit. And I decided to go with butterflies. I love butterflies. They're one of my absolute favorites. I have 3 tattoos already of butterflies. I would have way more if I could. And here is some more paper that I had. I think I got that from Amazon. It's quite thick. So I try to do like a little trick to it to I added some water to parts of the paper to try to make them rip unevenly and kind of give it like a tattered look. But like I said, the paper was very thick, so it was kind of hard to get it to look the way that I had envisioned. But you know, it worked out. Now this is a little bit of a long and a little tedious part of the project. If I had to go back over and do it again, I would have just like prepared it, all the paper beforehand. Because I think I did it as I went through this project, and so it was a lot of stop and go. And so I wish I would have just ripped all the paper that I had wanted to begin with, instead of having to stop and go, stop and go. And if you can see, I have a little frog holding a mushroom umbrella on my table because I have a hard time like remembering where the camera focus is. So I put that little sticker there to help me kind of remember that I need to be in that general area and make sure that you guys can see what's going on. And so I used one of those foam brushes to start the Mod Podge. And honestly, I thought it sucked. I'm not a big fan of those. I feel like they're flimsy and they just suck up whatever paint or glue or whatever it is that you use. I guess because it's a sponge, hence the name, right? So I just went to using a paintbrush and my fingers here and there. And it's been a very, very long time since I've done any Mod Podge projects, probably since high school, and I'm not going to tell you how long ago that was. So there's probably better techniques out there, so I just kind of winged it and did my best to remember how I used to do it. So that's what I do. I just kind of wing things. I rarely have a plan from A to B to C to D all the way through the alphabet. Usually I am pinballing everywhere. And part that I kind of got a little irritated too was like I was putting the Mod Podge on like a little piece of cardboard, just a little piece that I had laying around, so to try not to waste it. And it just seemed like I was having to put more on it, and then I'd empty it and put more, so it was still a lot of stop and go. I think maybe about halfway through the video I just said screw it, and I just started pouring it on the actual pot itself, and it went a little faster. I'm sorry if you guys can hear my little kiddo in the background. He's downstairs playing with his daddy. I think he's playing a game on his phone right now, or like his phone, one of our phones. It really is his phone. I don't think parents have phones anymore. I think the kids just kind of take it over. And so back to the project. I just ended up, like I said, just ripping up the paper and kind of placing it where I thought I would like it. I used a lot of the brown looking parchment paper because I thought it would match the background of the butterfly cards very beautifully. So I thought that would help them pop. And then I used a darker, thicker piece of paper that is black, but it has a really nice rigid texture on it. And unfortunately, my camera doesn't pick up the texture of it. But you know, in person, you can feel it and you can definitely see it. And I like that. The whole point of it is to give it, you know, some texture, some interest, some dimension. And you can definitely do this project with napkins. I've seen crafters like pull apart the top layer of the napkins, like decorative napkins, and use them in projects. So that would be a really good idea for someone to use for tissue paper or wrapping paper. I don't know how fabric would do, but you could possibly use fabric. You would probably have to use a lot of Mod Podge, but I'm sure it could probably be done. And I really enjoyed this project. See, I just started pouring it on there. I just got tired of dipping back and forth. But I really did enjoy this project, so I might do a few more. I think I have a couple more flower pots downstairs. I don't think that they're painted though, but I definitely might try the napkin idea. Some people have found some really beautiful napkins, and you could probably get tons of projects out of those because, you know, they come in big packs. So I might try another one and use like the napkin process. So we'll see. If you like this one, give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below, and I will do another project like that using napkins. And we'll see how that one goes. So how many of you out there really enjoy the darker aesthetic? I guess, is it dark academia? I very much enjoy the darker cottage core. I'm a huge fan of moss. If you stick around, you will see moss all over the place in my projects. I very much like it. I'm surprised I didn't add moss to this, but you know what? If I'm gonna do a napkin one next, there might be some moss added to it. We'll have to definitely wait and see. But yeah, anyways, I love the dark cottage core. Um, I've always liked the sort of like the regular cottage core, I guess, but you know, it kind of has like an English flair to it. Um, but it's not really like all of the bright and colorful um, pastel colors. It's really not my thing. I like darker colors, especially like I'm really loving like dark purple and dark green together here lately. So, my living room, I painted like the darkest purple that I could find. And honestly, it is quite wonderful. It just sucks the light right out of the living room. And if you are an introvert and a gamer or someone who enjoys movies, it's wonderful. Or someone who's just tired and likes to relax, it's wonderful. So thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you're new to this channel and you haven't already, please give me a like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm very new to this, and so I'm really doing this for like a hobby and to share my inspirations with you. I love to craft and I love to paint and I do wood burnings. I'm very new to wood burnings, but I've got some pieces that are actually looking pretty cool. So if you would like to see wood burning projects, just let me know. I definitely, since I'm new to it, I do simplify it for myself a little bit. Like I do use stencils instead of actually hand drawing things, and I use computer generated words and images and stuff. It just makes it easier right now since I'm just learning how to do it. And I will tell you, it took a while to get this glue to dry. I ended up getting my hair dryer out for this and just put it on like the cool setting and turned it up on high, and it dried it dried pretty quick, but not as quick as I would like. And here, my lovelies, is the final result. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. I love the details in the butterfly paperwork, and I think using the parchment paper really tied into the background of the butterflies. I am absolutely in love, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be making some more. So if you enjoyed this content, please be sure to like and subscribe. We would greatly appreciate it. And in the comments below, tell me what you think. Would you have done it any differently, or would you have done it the same? What are your thoughts? Thanks for watching. See you soon.